as you can see, two of the best leaders on our team. And you're going to hear from them tonight. You're going to hear some information that I want you to really take a very serious listen to and take some notes, because you're going to hear some things that are really going to resonate with you. And then afterwards, I want to make sure you understand that the person shared with this, get back with them. And then you'll be able to find out how we're being able to grow money and make money on the back end. So I want to introduce you our host tonight. We have Sasha. Sasha has been in the industry for quite a long time. She's also been kind of the right-hand woman to many top leaders. And she is doing big things here with our team. And you're going to hear some great information from her tonight. Plus, she's on Women of Wealth, and you will find out a lot about that also. And she'll share that with you. She's out of Phoenix, Arizona. And I also introduce you to out of Dallas, Texas, Michael Gardner. He's been in the corporate industry. He has been very successful in the industry you're going to hear about tonight. And so before I say any more, I want to welcome you both, Sasha and Michael Gardner.
Awesome. How you doing, guys? We got a mic check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good.
Awesome. You know, I'm excited to work with you guys. I'm actually Dallas, Texas, but we're in Picayune, Mississippi right now. So we're always traveling around and in different places. So we're coming to you live from Mississippi tonight. But Sasha, I want you to lead it off with a little bit about the Women of Wealth group that is crushing it right now.
Yes, or as I like to joke, the reason why all of us are really here, right?
That's right.
I know we don't let the men into the group. However, I am so thrilled with Women of Wealth. So we created this, a short time back. It was a really short time back because obviously all of this, our Occupy Wealth movement, is new. But three of us women were sitting there in a room together and we're talking about the things that are missing from the home business industry, which namely is a product that you don't have to stock in your garage, where you don't have to be a lipstick lady or leggings or shakes. You're not competing in these like super, super saturated markets, right? We have a product where it's special. It's something that we really need. You can improve women's lives. And we're behind the scenes, like it's a big old group hug. We're supporting each other. We're uplifting each other. We're creating this new generation of women leaders. And we're looking for those women who are the same. So the Women of Wealth, if you are one of those women, let's see you hashtag. Check in. Let's see that Women of Wealth check-in, please.
Awesome. I see the comments coming in. The women are fired up. They are fired up. Let's see some wows. WOW, Women of Wealth, baby.
Yep.
But Jason, I want to throw it back to you real quick because you are the man in this industry. You've been in this industry for 25 years. You've just about seen everything and done everything, and you've built organizations over 100,000 people in your groups. And that's mind-boggling, brother. So I want you to give our listeners right here a little bit of feedback about what you see about what we're going to talk about tonight.
Well, thank you, Michael. And you know, one thing that I will tell you, he said, I've been in this industry for 25 years, but you know, to me, when you say 2 decades, it sounds a lot more. But like Michael said, it's unreal to see what we have here. In fact, I don't know if a lot of you know, but actually I completely resigned for 2 years because the industry wasn't doing the right things. Today, you're going to see something that I will tell you right now is the best. We will crush everybody in this industry because guess what? We have a way for you to grow money on the front end, actually grow your money, not spend your money, grow your money and make the income I've never seen on the back end. And like you said, I had over 100,000 people, and I guarantee you the numbers you're going to see tonight cannot match. I mean, my numbers that I used to do cannot match to what you're going to see tonight. So I'll just tell you this. This is exciting. I love it every time I see the numbers because guess what? They're obtainable and you're going to hit them. So thank you very much, Mike.
Awesome, guys. Everybody can see why I'm excited to work with you two. So we're going to get your feedback throughout the webinar tonight. We're going to try to respect everybody's time and get out of here pretty fast. But we got a lot of information to cover in a short time to do it. So we're going to drop you guys down in the waiting room and we're going to pop some slides up. Guys, everybody on this call tonight, whether you're brand new or whether you're already part of WG, you're on the pursuit of financial freedom, okay? The pursuit of financial freedom. We don't know anybody that's making too much money. We don't know anybody that has too much time freedom in their life right now. And everybody's looking for second jobs, third jobs. They're looking for all types of different ways for financial freedom, and they just don't know how to become financially fit. Guys, everybody knows how to become physically fit. They work out, they eat right, they sleep, they do everything right. They can become physically fit, but nobody teaches people how to become financially fit. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to share a truth with you. And the truth is, in order to become financially free, you must become financially fit. You have to become structured. You have to know what you're doing with your money. Okay. If you make $100,000 a year, but you're spending $125,000 a year and you're in debt up to your ears, you're broke. You are not financially fit and you make a lot of money. Okay. So what we're doing tonight is we're showing people how to become financially fit. And guys, one of the most financially fit men in the world is a man called Warren Buffett. He's worth $80 billion. He's financially fit. He knows exactly what to do with his money. He's more financially fit than he is physically fit. I'm just going to say that because this man, everything he touches turns to gold. He knows exactly what he's doing with his money. And we're going to go through a couple pillars, a couple secrets that him and his wealthy friends, they live by these pillars and they don't really share them with the average people out there. So we want to get the information that these guys are using. How did he become worth $80 billion? What is his financial fitness? What is his financial, his secrets? What is he doing? And that's what we're going to share with you guys tonight. So there's actually 3 pillars to financial fitness and financial success. And here's what the wealthy know and the wealthy utilize that the average people don't. The pillar number 1 is knowledge and information. They're always looking for information out there. They're always looking to learn new ways to make money and to put their money to work for them. See, the wealthy don't clock in. They don't work for their money. They find ways, they find information and knowledge in different ways to put their money to work for them. So information is pillar number 1. And everything you see here tonight that we're going to show you is connected to pillar number 1 because it's all about the information and the knowledge that we're about to give you. And what you do with it is up to you. All we can do is lead you to the water. We can't make you drink it, but we're going to show you what the wealthy are doing. So pillar number 2 is systems. Wealthy people look for systems that will put their money to work for them. They don't go out and try to recreate the wheel. They don't go out and try to invent different ways that they don't know if it works or not. They look for proven systems that work, that are proven over time, and then they actually leverage the knowledge and the information, and they put the systems to work for them. Well, guys, there are systems outside in the retail market, and there are systems inside of the network marketing market, the industry, that's going to blow you away when you have a proven system that can bring in leads from everywhere for people that are online in 70 or 80 countries. We can use a proven system to bring them in to us and just, create contact with them. And number 3, the third pillar is leverage. Wealthy are always looking to leverage their time, their money, their assets, the people. They leverage everything. If they can leverage their time to make money, they do. If they can leverage their systems to make money, they do. If they can leverage their knowledge to make money, they do. And guess what? Wealthy people continue to learn and read. 79% of them continue learning and reading and looking for knowledge every single day. And the average to poor people, 7% of them continue reading when they get out of school, and they continue looking for information that's going to put their money to work for them. They don't understand it. They don't know how to put their money to work for them because they're not in the loop with the wealthy. The wealthy are learning ways to put their money to work for them. The average to poor are looking for ways to clock in and be an employee at a job. That's the main difference in what's going on here. So we're going to move on here. And what are we? We are wealth generators. That's the name of our company. We are Occupy Wealth, and we represent wealth generators. But another truth that the wealthy have that the average people don't is the wealthy person, a millionaire, has on average 7 streams of income. Okay, they don't just clock in at a job. They don't just have one stream of income coming into their family because they know they leverage different vehicles to have the income coming in. So what's powerful about that is we're going to share you wealth generators tonight. And guys, would it be okay? Let me see some comments down here. Would it be okay if we dug into wealth generators a little bit and showed you at least 9 different ways that you could have income streams out of one company? Does that sound exciting to anybody? 9 different income streams out of one company. You think Warren Buffett would love to see this company if he could put his money to work 9 different ways in one company? Guys, it's amazing. So let's get into wealth generators a little bit. Who are we? What do we do? Guys, documentation beats conversation every time. We're not going to sit up here and give you a bunch of hype. We're not going to sit here and tell you everything it's doing. There's too much hype in this industry right now. Everybody's running around promising you all kinds of returns, all kinds of different, crazy percentages that don't even make sense. They don't even add up when you calculate them in your head. We're going to show you documentation every single time with these technologies that we have, because documentation beats conversation. I don't want you to listen to what I'm saying. I don't want you to listen to Sasha or John or Jason. Here I go, calling him Jonathan again, because it's Sasha and Jonathan. That's what we're doing here. But I don't want you to listen to Jason, me, or Sasha. I want you guys to go to a third-party auditor, because a third party is auditing every single technology that we have in the markets. So, guys, we are a company with a 3-year track record. It's not new. It's been around. It's been here. We know what we're doing. We're audited by third-party auditors. Every single one of our technologies is working in a $5 trillion a day industry, the Forex currency market, which is the biggest market in the world. There's just so much you can say. We're in over 70 countries, and that's probably going to be close to 100 countries real soon. And, there's just, it's the documentation that everything we're about to show you is just going to crush everything that we've showed you before, or anything that anybody can tell you in this industry. So what's the first way that we actually save people money is WG Find and WG Money, WG University. Okay, this is the first actual product that is an educational course with America's money mentor, Mr. Ross Jardine. He mentors the millionaires and billionaires in the United States and around the world on what to do with their money. And he actually is the personal mentor for everybody here at WG. And he actually has a combination of short little videos that are broken up into different specific areas where people need help to become financially fit. So whether it's paying off a credit card or paying off your high credit cards earlier than your lower interest credit cards, or just putting you on a financial plan to get moving, it's just, this right here is priceless, because this is information that the average people don't have. The average people just pay their credit card off. They pay the minimum. They just keep going more and more in debt every single month, and they can't get out of it. It becomes a mountain on top of their shoulders. But that's our first product right there. But I want to bring up Sasha and Jason to give a little input on what we're seeing with the pillars, what the wealthy are doing, and what we're about to show you guys with WG. So Sasha, ladies first. Let's give some feedback.
So my favorite thing about this is that our team as a goal has this rapid fire goal, right? That we want to help 1,000 families earn an extra $500 a month. And the fun thing is that you can do it 2 different ways. You can do it through the products, or you can do it through referring it, right? It's this win-win. But because we have access to this stuff like Ross Jardine's training, we have the actual knowledge of the wealthy. And I sat there, I worked straight out of college. I worked 90 hours a week at 2 jobs, right? And then I worked 3 jobs, and I sat there going, if there is money to be made, I went to school. Where is it? I don't understand. What is it that I'm missing? It's all here. I'm in the app. We have all this knowledge, and now we have the team, and it's truly life-changing. It's just, I'm excited. I know. I can't help myself, guys.
It's oozing out of you. It's oozing out of you, Sasha. Jason, what do you got, my man? I know you're fired up over there.
I'm definitely fired up, especially listening to Sasha, man. She fires me up too. I've always said, a lot of times when you really are excited about something. And I used to tell people it's like the blood that runs through my veins. It's something I'm excited about. I'm going to share with everybody, because this is the question. Michael said we have 9 different ways to grow your money. What if we just have one? How big would that be? What if we had 2? I'm telling you, there is nothing like this. There is nothing like this anywhere, because you're going to grow your money while you're at work, while you're with your family, while you're doing the things you want to do. And that's why Warren Buffett said what he did, is because you want to be able to have money coming in at all times, not just based on what you do, on what you put things to work for you to do. So thank you very much, Mike.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. All right, let's go through these slides a little bit. But what I want to do is, we actually went through the pillars of the wealthy, which are the secrets of the wealthy. Then we got into WG, the documentation, and somebody can put up on the comments down here the FX book that shows you a couple of our flagship product, Rise, and actually the wealthgenerators.com/performance, which is going to show you a lot of the performance on what we're doing. But the first area that we talk about is the WG money, and that's the Ross Jardine. That's saving people money, which is great, because the motto of the company is find, grow, and keep. Okay, find money that you didn't know you have, grow money in the markets automatically with some awesome technologies, and then save more money by keeping more in your pocket instead of sending it to Uncle Sam. And then the fourth one we won't really get into is enjoy your money, because once you're finding it, once you're growing it, once you're keeping it, guys, you're down here to enjoy your money and enjoy your life. And what we're showing tonight is going to bring you some time freedom to actually enjoy your money. So I love saying find, grow, keep, enjoy. That's 4 of them that we can do. But the next slide we're going to get into is the sexy slide. Everyone loves talking about growing your money. And guys, here's some of our products just in WG. They're technologies that are a lot of them are automated, and they work for you automatically. Everybody's busy during the day. We don't have time to be an expert trader. We don't have time to learn about the Forex market. We don't have time to learn about equities and startups and all kinds of different things. So our technologies, there's something for everybody here inside of our suite of technologies. And the flagship product is Rise. Guys, Rise, you'll see comments coming in right now of people that are using Rise. In the last 9 months, it's up over 22%, validated and documented by a third-party auditor. That's not just us telling you what it's doing. Rise is up over 22% in 9 months. A bank is going to pay you less than 1% a year on your money. That one product right there, it's a $500 minimum, and you can start trading like Warren Buffett and the wealthy do, because the wealthy don't make 1% a year on their money in the banks like we do. The wealthy actually find leverage, they find systems, and this is a technology system where you put your money in an account, you connect it to the technology, and it's hands-free. I don't touch nothing. I don't have to go in there and watch my account. I don't have to place a trade. I do absolutely nothing. I let the technology work for me. I let the system work for me, and it's generated over 22% just in the last 9 months. So where's that going to be in 12 months? Upwards of 26 to 30% if it continues to do what it's doing. And past performance never guarantees future results. But this system, this technology has not had a losing day in over 3 years. So we can't promise you what it's going to do, but we can show you the track record of what it's done for 3 years. So can you just imagine if it's doing 20%? It's at 22% right now in 9 months. Guys, there's people that in the real estate investors that love to make 4 to 6% a year on their money in the real estate industry. Okay, so we're talking 22% over 9 months just on the one product. The next product we have is FX1. FX1 is you leveraging the knowledge of the expert traders. I'm not a trader. I don't know anything about binary options or trading in that market, but I can copy and paste. If I can copy and paste on my phone, I can now leverage the knowledge and the information that the experts have, because they're going to send me an alert on my phone every single time to get into a trade and to get into a trade. If I can copy it and get into it, paste it and get out of it, guys, I now become the expert trader and I have no information. I have no knowledge in that field, but it's leveraging the knowledge and information of the expert traders. Pillar number one, information, knowledge, and using the system. The system in that one is just copy and paste. And they have a 72% winning percentage just over the past month. And they're just crushing trades. You get in there, you follow the trades. We have people making, $50 to $200 per night just copying and pasting on their phone. And that's very low startup to get involved. You can put in $100 and get involved with them trades on the FX1 product. Then we have the FX. Sorry, my screen is kind of small here, so I'm looking at Jason. He's kind of looking at me, going, "What is it? What is it?" It's the FX Accelerator, which the FX Accelerator is. It's sort of like Rise. It's an automated algorithm that's trading inside of the market automatically, but it gives you more hands-on. If you're more of a trader or you have more knowledge in the trading field, you can actually get into the trades and get out of the trades and mess with your stop loss and do different things inside of that product alone. So that's just like our Rise product, but a little bit more hands-on for the people that have a little bit of knowledge in the markets. Then we have the FX Builder, the Forex Builder. Forex Builder is just long-term strategies that the experts are giving you. And long-term is long-term knowledge that they see coming in the market. And again, pillar number one, we get to leverage, pillar three, the information and the knowledge of the experts and use that product all day long, automated. Then we have the WG equities. That's, huge product there. Long-term, again, a little bit more capital to get started. You got to start with at least $2,000 to get into the equities. But that product, if you're consistent over time, that product has done well over 400% in the last 3 years. It's just that product is crushing it. And then we have the WG Startups. WG Startups is like our own personal Shark Tank. Okay, you guys watch Shark Tank on TV, where all these little entrepreneurs are bringing their products and their ideas in front of the millionaires, the people in front of the people that are going to invest in them. And they have to pitch it. They have to show their product. They have to show their business plan. They have to show their marketing plan. They have to show everything about their business. And then they just sit there and they cross their fingers and they hope that one of the investors likes their information enough to invest and help them get their product off the ground. Well, guys, we have one of the best startup guys that looks at every startup company that's starting out there, Mark Makowski, and he actually brings all of these right to us because we are the investors. We're the ones in the Shark Tank sitting in the seats, and we get to watch the videos. We get to read about the owners of the products. We get to see their business plan. We get to read about their marketing plan, how they decide they're going to bring it to market. And a lot of these have already been on Shark Tank. So we get to invest at almost like a penny stock, where you can invest in these startups before anybody even knows what they are. And they have a really good chance of getting their product to market. And then if that product blows up and you bought some of the shares of their company when nobody heard of it, it's a huge investment part. It's your own personal Shark Tank. So we love that. The bottom, you see the bottom of that screen that says cryptocurrency. I know Jason's down there shaking his head. Sasha's looking around like she's looking for some crypto. She wants some Ethereum or some Bitcoin or something. She might have some in her hand. I'm not sure. But I'm going to bring these guys up so we can talk a little bit about these technologies that we offer in the markets that are automated. They're crushing the banks, right? And then we'll get into, I know Jason's going to talk a little bit about the crypto because that's huge. That's huge for him. But we're gonna let Sasha go first. So, Women of Wealth, tell us what you got with these technologies that are crushing the banks out there.
Right. Here's where I show my true colors and say I learned all this stuff in baby steps, because otherwise I have a 2-year-old and a baby and I go into overwhelm mode. Like, I can't possibly put it all in my head. So I prefer to let you guys talk about it. But I do know this. We put money in Rise and we have over an 18% return. So past performance does not guarantee future results, but that is amazing. The other thing that's amazing is that for the people that don't have the minimum 500 deposit, they have the FX1. Like, the fact is that there is something for literally everyone. And then for the people that have extra, that want to do extra, there's tons of options. But you can start and you can ramp your way up, learning products, trying products, and making your money work for you. Like, finding intelligent, legal, ethical, sustainable financial leverage is so challenging. And the fact that we have it available to everyone, like, really, guys, it's crazy.
Well, I mean, Sasha, amen to that. You know, Michael, I have a question for you. You and I talked before about Rise, and what did people used to have to put in to get into Rise, or account like an AI?
A year and a half ago, you had to have over $100,000 in a brokerage account and you had to know the right people to even be a part of that technology right there.
So everybody that's listening tonight, I want you, no matter what, for something that's solid, consistent, and dependable, I want you to go and talk to the person that introduced this to you, because you and your family need something like Rise. Why? Because it's long term. You need something that you can count on, something that's growing. How many times in the money markets or in 401k or excuse me, but I shouldn't say this, in banks, are giving you any interest? It's not happening. Here, you can feel comfortable about it. And Mike, I know you said earlier, we have documentation, a 3-year audit. I mean, I'm excited. Now, crypto, now I'm not educated in the arena, but I do know when you say you get paid daily on crypto, I mean, I'm starting to get educated. Let's just put it that way. So back to you, Mike.
That's awesome, guys. I'm just going to break this down real quick, because personally, I have money in Rise that's growing every night, every day. While I sleep, I'm making money. I was actually able to set up a crypto mining account about 2 weeks ago, like a test account. And guys, that thing is pulling up coin. It's printing coin every night, and it's putting money into my wallet every single night. So there's 2 products that I have money in that I never have to touch. And every single night they're bringing up money. And another one we didn't talk about is the stock options, because guys, you're talking about a bunch of technologies that are inside of the currency markets, inside of the crypto markets, and we're a publicly traded company. That's the validation. That's the credibility that we have that no one else in the industry has, because when you're talking about cryptocurrencies, there's a lot of hype. There's a lot of people out there telling you all kinds of different things about different currency, different coins and different companies and different this and that. And it's a bunch of hype. Randy loves to say it's ignorance on fire. There's people running around believing hype, spreading rumors, spreading lies, spreading all kinds of things. We are launching cryptocurrency inside of a publicly traded company, which is massive. And mine's already going. So, and when you can also buy stock in that publicly traded company, that's 3 ways I have my money working for me right now. Personally, I have money in Rise. I have money in the crypto every single night. And every morning I wake up and I click on my mobile app and I look at the company stock. And in March of this year, the company stock was 1 penny a share. Today, when I open it up, it's 8 cents a share. That's how quick that thing's growing. So all 3 of them products, I don't touch. I click on my phone. I see what Rise did. I click on my phone. I see what the crypto did last night. And I click on my phone and I see how the company grew in shares in their stock. And guys, that's 3 streams of income that I don't touch. We don't touch it. You put your money where it's growing.
Another thing too is we're a full transparency company. I mean, think about what that means. How many times have you heard that? When you actually go see true numbers, I know she said we're publicly traded. We have everything in full transparency. All the numbers are validated. So nobody can contest that. They can go look in S&P 500 and see it. I mean, that's what's so amazing. So what you're seeing tonight is something that's already established, something that's already concrete, something that's already been over 3 years of business. I mean, that having full transparency on all the ways to grow our money doesn't get better than that. Thanks, Mike.
And here's another little nugget on the crypto mining. Today, when I woke up, my wallet had $17 in it, and the coins that it had generated for me, that coin was worth $288 this morning when I woke up. Well, this afternoon, my wallet went from $17 to $21. I didn't bring any more coin into it. It went from 17 to 21 because that coin went from 280 to to 320 in value. So guys, you don't even know what this crypto is about to do in the market. Not only are you gaining crypto coins every night, but as the coin actually goes up in value, your wallet shows more money in your wallet. It is crazy. Rise is killing it. Crypto is killing it. The stock is killing it. And that's only 3 different ways that we're showing you. We showed you 5 other ways right there. So what is that, 8? That's about 8 ways. We showed you 8 different streams of income in one company. And I got another one to show you here in just a minute. So I'm going to wrap you guys down and go through some slides real quick. Let's bring that one up. There we go. So what is the value? What would be the value of being able to have access to these products, to these services and these technologies? Guys, just the crypto alone, you know, the wealthy put their money, they put millions of dollars into the markets, and they currently, they have a 2 and 20 is what the industry standard is. That's a 2% maintenance fee every single month on their account. So can you imagine $1 million account? Just a 2% every single month they pay on a maintenance fee, and then 20% performance fee. So whatever that broker makes for them, 20% comes right off the top. So what would you think these technologies I'm showing you right now, what would you think they would be worth if you didn't have the 2 and 20? You didn't have the maintenance fee, you didn't have the performance fee. Whatever the products did, you kept. Guys, this is invaluable. It says 10,000 on this slide. I don't believe it. I think it's more than that. But we're going to go into how, you know, what would that be? I'm going to show you what gives you access to this here in a couple slides. But first, we're going to go into the performance. Guys, when you look at the performance of what these products are doing, you know, these services and these technologies, just go on to wealthgenerators.com/performance, and you're going to pull up all these. This is a screenshot from, probably about a month ago, but this shows you, I mean, these products are well over 3% a month. You know, past performance doesn't dictate future, you know, returns, but the track record on these products alone are phenomenal. Guys, you know what 3% a month is? A bank pays you 1% a year. So every single month, if you're using one of these technologies and it's getting you 3% a month, it's giving you 3 years interest, what a bank would give you every single month. In month 2, you make another 3%, let's say, and you know, you just accumulated 6 years of interest from a bank in 2 months with these technologies. Do you see why the wealthy want to keep these technologies to themselves? They don't want the average people having access to these. They don't want the playing field being level. They want it tilted. They want to be at the top, and they want everybody else working for their money. They don't want these technologies out there for the average person to use. That's why this is the information we're giving you tonight is massive. So when we say at the end of this, we're going to show you what to do. We're going to show you everything with documentation and crushing the industry. And it's up to you what you're going to do with it. So here's a huge slide right here. Did you know some banks are known to allocate as much as 20 to 30% of their funds, watch this, their funds, remember that, into the Forex market and generate between a 40 to 60% of their total profits through the trading currencies? Guys, if this doesn't tell you that the banks have been robbing us for decades and decades and decades, listen, where it says they allocate their funds are our money. That's not their funds. If I deposit $2,000 in a savings account, guess what they do? They take that $2,000, they put it in the Forex market, they generate 40 to 60% a year on that money, and they pay me less than 1% to use my own money. I'm loaning the bank's money for free. We have to stop this madness. These banks are robbing people blind, and now we get to use the same technologies they're using and beat them at their own game. I want to see some comments. Who wants to beat the banks at their own game? Because what we're showing you tonight is doing exactly that. So I got to see some excitement coming down through here. That was part of the growth. So now we're going into the Keep. The Keep part of Wealth Generators is a mobile app on your phone. And we just used this tonight. I don't know, we drove 500 miles today to get over here because we love driving and going through the country and seeing different, seeing the fall of the trees and everything. But we plugged it into Deductor, and we're over here with friends and family, and we're talking about our business over here in Mississippi. So guess what? Everywhere we stopped to eat lunch or dinner, that's a write-off. Take a picture with the app, plugs it into your phone, it deducts it, it keeps track of it, it does everything for you. And the mileage that we use to get here today is all tax deductible. Guys, Deductor has over 450 tax advantages savings that the average person doesn't even know about. This one product right here is a mobile app that can change your life and help you keep money in your pocket. Look at the bottom right. It's been known to save from $100 to $600 per month. This one app has been known to keep in your pocket $100 to $600 per month. Guys, you realize that's $1,200 to $7,000 a year? How would you like to keep $1,200 to $7,000, somewhere in that range? I have a personal testimony in this right here. Mark Berger. Mark Berger is one of my big leaders. He's on the presentation tonight. He actually uses Deductor, and last year alone, he makes well over $100,000 a year in his day job. Just using this product alone, he saved over $7,000 on his taxes. And yeah, I'm using some of his personal information here, but me and him are tight like brothers. He saved and kept in his pocket over $7,000 just using the tax deductor app. Guys, there's people that are joining this company just to get their hands on the deductor app. Not even using the products we showed you, the services we showed you, the financial education we showed you. They want to get their hands on this. They want this on their phone because they can save $2,000, $5,000, $7,000 a year just using this one awesome technology that's it's part of our suite. It's our suite of products. Find, grow, keep. This is our keep section. And would you rather keep money in your pocket or would you rather give it to Uncle Sam? I'd rather keep it. I'd rather download Deductor on my phone and take all the tax breaks that I can get. So that's a massive product right there. Let's go into the All-In Pack. So guys, here's what we do. We just showed you all these technologies. We showed you the education. We showed you everything that's in our Find, Grow, Keep, in our library, our university, our WG Find, which is Ross Jardine. We showed you all of this. What do you think? The value is priceless, but what do you think that would be worth if you had to break down each product? Guys, remember, just the financial knowledge that's in this is like going to a university and going to a college course, just a financial course. Okay, it's better than that because Ross Jardine is your actual mentor and your teacher. So you can't even hire him personally to go get the information from him. We're giving you access to that right now. What is that worth? Guys, what is access to Rise worth? You see everybody dropping in here what Rise has done for them. 15%, 17%, 20%, depending on when they started their account, but it just goes. And a year and a half ago, you couldn't even have access to that product. You didn't even know about Rise, and you had to have $100,000 on account to even be able to use that product. So what is that worth? I would say if you had to pay for each one of these products individually, I would say, what would you pay per month just to be able to access these products that are all crushing the banks? Unbelievable. It would be in the thousands of dollars per month. And the wealthy, this is the key. The wealthy have no problem paying for these services and paying for these technologies. They'll pay the 2 and 20. They'll pay 2% maintenance fee, 20% performance because these products crush it. And they have no problem paying thousands and thousands of dollars. Guys, the average people and the poor people, they don't want to. They go, I can't do it. I don't have the money for that. I don't have the money for this. That's the difference in the mindset of the wealthy and the average to the poor. So what is this worth? I'm going to show you right now. You guys are about to blow up this chat room. But guys, as an all-in pack, and this is, I like when Jonathan gets on and says, this is the value meal. If you go and eat, McDonald's or Burger King or wherever you're eating, you don't just order the Coke and the fries and the burger separately. You order them all together because you want to have access to all of these technologies. Guys, there's 7 or 8 different ways for you to make money just using our products, and it's $199 a month for all of it, all of the access to everything. Now, the cryptocurrency is separate. That's a separate technology. That's a one-time $99 setup fee, and then you use that unlimited, no monthly, no nothing. That's your contract that you're bringing into for 1,200 days. So the crypto is separate, but everything else is in the all impact for $199 a month. $199, guys. That is $50 a week. That do you realize what these products are making people? We have people that have 6 figures in these technologies, and they're generating 4 figures a month on returns with some of these technologies. Do you think they're worried about paying $199 a month to use these? Heck no. They want these technologies. They want access to them. And when you show them $199 a month, they laugh at you. Now they think something's wrong because we're charging not enough to it. So I'm going to bring Jason and I'm going to bring Sasha back up because, guys, we just went through these technologies that are crushing it. And, the company is going to give everybody access to these for $199 a month. I want to get your feedback on that. So there's Jason. I know he's down there itching, he jumps around the room. You guys can't see him in the lobby, but he's doing 360s and stuff. So I got to bring him up and get him on screen or else he goes crazy. And there's Sasha. She's always busy doing something. That women of wealth, they're always using their mind to crush stuff. So
exactly.
She's doing 3-way calls while she's in the lobby while we're doing the show. so guys, give me a little feedback on these technologies that we just showed people that are crushing the markets, and actually WG giving access to everything for $199 a month.
So here's the interesting thing. When we're in our Women of Wealth group hanging out, there's a couple of things that we talk about that people don't talk about, which are limiting beliefs and money blocks. Sometimes people get triggered by stuff. So sometimes if someone has limiting beliefs or really bad money blocks, I look at that $199 and go, well, why isn't it free? All right, that is your block right there talking. That's what you guys need to know. Because for the people that spend money on stuff like Motley Fool, like on any financial subscription service, the $199 is nothing. So it's one of those things. Who are you? Are you a person who knows the value of what this is? Are you the person that knows the value of what you're about to receive? Because that's what that's about. I mean, I don't want to give away the fact that it could be free, and it is for like most of our people. Did I just give it away? Sorry, guys. But this is what it's about, right? It's so exciting. It's exciting. Go ahead, Jason.
Well, I will say this. 100% agree. I believe this should be worth $5,000. I mean, I think we could put $5,000 up here and people still will feel so great about it, because to me, it's a steal. Getting all this that we get, I mean, it's just unheard of. But one thing I want to also add is that, Michael, you said earlier, Jonathan said it's a McDonald's full meal. No, it's a London Exchange full meal, big brother. Hey, we're talking about big money. We're talking about getting everything all in one. I mean, I'm serious. I said it earlier. I don't care if they just gave us one for that price. I mean, it's really a steal. So appreciate you, brother.
Guys. Awesome. So and Sasha, I'm copying you. I got some little ones up here with me. Guys, how cool is this? We can run our business, we can do our work, and we got the kids right here with us, right?
Awesome. Adorable. Oh my gosh.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And we have a face.
Yes.
Who wants to say something?
Here we go.
I want back to bed.
So, Sasha, you kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit because, is there a way that we can actually get all this for free? Did you just say that, or was I just hearing something?
Oh yeah.
You said it? Okay. I guess I got to keep going with the slides then, right? All right, guys, I'm going to drop you down for a minute. Great job. All right. So $199 a month. I want to see some comments on here that people that might want to get all these for free. Is there some people on here that might want to access these technologies for free and be able to grow your money 7 or 8 different ways and do it for free? Not pay anything for these, which is absolutely crazy, but it's true. Sasha dropped it out, and we got to talk about it. Okay, here we go. I see free. Mine's free. There's a lot of people already using these technologies for free on this thread already. But let's see what happens. Would you like to get it for free? That's what we just talked about. So we're going to go right into refer. Guys, let me tell you something about referring, okay? Because a lot of people don't understand what we do. I was a traditional business owner with a Benjamin Moore paint franchise, and my best advertising, I used to spend about $7,000 or $8,000 a month on traditional advertising, Mint magazines, radio ads. Sometimes I did a little bit of local TV advertising, but every kind of little coupon I could do it in, and I would spend $7,000 or $8,000 a month just to get my advertising out there. The best advertising I ever did, and you can ask any business owner this in the world, the best advertising you can do is word of mouth advertising. Guys, when I had people come into my paint store, I treated them like they were my family because I wanted them to go out and tell their neighbors and their friends and their family what a great time they had in my store. And I wanted that word of mouth advertising, because if your neighbor goes out and tells somebody, man, you got to go down and see Mike at the paint store because he gave me the best service I've ever had, and they have the best prices on paint, and they got Benjamin Moore paint. Guess where that neighbor's going? That neighbor is coming to see me. So word of mouth advertising is the best advertising in the world. Every single person on this webinar right now has done word of mouth referrals. You've actually went to a restaurant and you put it on your Facebook that you love this steak or you love this seafood. You guys got to go try this restaurant. You did the word of mouth advertising. You did the referring, and you sent people to that restaurant. You just didn't get commission for it. You didn't get paid for it, or you didn't get your next meal for free, as we're talking here. Wouldn't that be cool if you could just refer people to your favorite restaurant, and for every 3 that you sent them, you got a free meal? That would be freaking awesome. You'd have everybody referring everybody to their free restaurants. I mean, to the restaurants that they loved, right? It's nothing more than referring 3 people. So if you saw anything in the previous slides that we've showed you tonight that you think anybody can use, do you think the banks are treating everybody you know fairly? Do you think the banks are treating your parents, your family, your friends, your coworkers, people you know on Facebook? Do you think they're treating everybody fairly? Do you think everybody's getting a fair shake? Or are just the wealthy making the money and we're just kind of skating by making nothing? Guys, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about referring these technologies to just 3 people to give yourself access to all of these technologies for free, to pay nothing. You don't pay anymore. That is huge. So this can be massive with just word of mouth referring. Who on here? I want to see some comments of who thinks they know 3 people out there that they could refer this to, that could use these technologies and grow their money. Who's out there? Guys, we know everybody. If that's your favorite restaurant, if that's a movie that you just went and watched and it knocks you off your seat and you're referring that to your friends, it's the same thing. It's referring what you saw tonight to other people. And that's all it is. So right now, we could stop this presentation right now, and you could actually get access to all of the product, all of the technologies, put your money to work for you, leverage your time, leverage your effort, leverage your money, and do it for free. But what if there was even something better than that? Sasha didn't let this one out of the bag. What if there was one more stream of income that we could show you that we haven't showed you yet? Anybody be interested in not only getting your product for free, but creating another stream of income on top of all of the technologies we already showed you? You think anybody be interested in that? Anybody want to see the one of the last streams of income that we got here? Because check this out. It's all about referrals. I'm referring people to this every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Sunday, because we do these webinars every night. I'm referring people to my website. I'm referring people to my videos that I send out to people. I'm referring people to this because they need it. I'm not the only one. Sasha, Jason, Jonathan, Randy Shrum, Miles, Mark Berger, Donna Davis, Darren Davis, everybody is out there referring people to these technologies because they not only want to use them for free, but they want to create another stream of income. Watch this. The next slide is going to blow you away, because now, once there's 9 referrals in your business, okay, and you want to do this as a business, that's where this starts. Now you want to turnkey business in 73 countries in a publicly traded company. And guess what? For you to turn this into a business, it's a one-time fee of $50. Okay. That you become a rep. You become a business builder. This is your business. You become the CEO of your business, of your referral business. And check this out. Once that happens, once 9 referrals get into your group, 3 from you, you got your product free. And then everybody else is referring other people. Once there's 9, it's a guaranteed $500 a month income. Guaranteed. Guys, you know what that is? That's a $6,000 a year raise on top of what you're already doing. And you're just referring great products and great technologies to people in your part-time, sometimes in your spare time. Anybody on here want to make an extra $6,000 a year in their spare time? I'm not even talking part-time. I'm talking spare time, because as soon as 9 referrals come into your group, that's a guaranteed income of $500. And guess what? Everybody out there is trying to get their 3. We're helping everybody get their 3 because they want to use the products and the technologies for free, right? Well, here's what happens. Everybody you refer this to personally becomes your personal volume. That's just common sense. If I refer this to Sasha and Jason, then the volume that comes in from them is my personal volume. But what happens when Sasha goes out and brings in 100 women in the Women of Wealth, and Jason goes out and builds a team of 100,000 that he's already done in this industry before? What happens then? That becomes group volume. And group volume will retire people on this webinar right now. Group volume is the holy grail of the network marketing industry. And guys, I'm going to show you some numbers right now on group volume that's going to blow your mind after you see it. So here's how it starts. It starts with you making the decision tonight to say, you know what? I'm locking arms with these guys. I'm getting involved with this company because they don't just sell products and stop, load their cabinets full of products and try to sell them to people. These are technologies that are crushing the market, right? I can share that with a few people. They're going to get excited over that. I'm going to come in. I'm coming in right now tonight. That's you on the top. You come in. Your first goal is to go out and share this with 3 people. Bring your 3. Get them on these webinars. Send out the videos. We have, we have universities. We have the WG University. We have the Occupy Wealth University. It has all the training and tools. We're going to help everybody go out there and get their 3, because right then, that's where your life changes. Okay. The guaranteed income is you bringing in your 3. Let's say Jason's number 1 over there, Sasha's number 2, and Mark Berger's number 3. That I just brought these guys in my first week. Okay. Here's what happens. I got my personal volume with my 3. That made me free. I never pay another dime to Wealth Generators just because I referred my 3 people. Here's what happens with the group volume. Jason went out and started sharing it with a few people. Sasha went out and started sharing with a few people. Berger went out and started sharing with a few people. Guess what? I get paid on all of that volume. And I'm going to show you how this goes, because everybody down in here is going after their 3. Everybody that's in this group is still going after 3 and helping the new people come in, get their 3, so nobody's paying for their product and nobody's paying for their services. Now you start looking, and this is consistency over time. This isn't get rich quick. This isn't get rich. There's no one telling you how long this could take to happen. There's people that have done it in 6 months. There's people that have done it in a year. There's people that have done it in 4 years. It doesn't matter. This grows with consistency over time. Word of mouth, advertising, and sharing what we have over an extended period of time, part-time, not 8 hours a day. We're talking about maybe 30 minutes a day, okay? And if you do this consistently over time, these people are coming into your business. And I'm going to show you where the group volume in the next slide is going to show you where your income comes from, okay? So you brought in these 3. You didn't stop at 3. Jason brought in 8 more. Sasha brought in 12 more. They all go down down underneath too. And here's what happens. Once there's 27 referrals in your business, 27, 3 from you and everybody else, you helping everybody else refer, 27 referrals. So your 9 that you already got to have your $500 income, your 9 went out there and got their 3. and that becomes 27 referrals in your group, right? 27 all-in packs in your group, and 40% can count out of each leg. So you can't put all 27 in one leg. You can put, you can put 10 in one leg, 8 in another, and whatever's left in the last leg. But you can count 40% of this volume or these packs or these referrals in one leg. So it's structured. If I have 9 in leg 1, 9 in leg 2, 9 in leg 3, guess what? I have 27 in my business. I now just doubled my income, and I make a guaranteed $1,000 a month. That is a $12,000 a year raise to people, part-time, spare time, in their pajamas, running around, sharing people in the wherever it's going. But guys, look, the 27 doesn't stop there. There's more referrals. Them 27 are out getting 3. Them 27 are out helping their people get their 3. And all of a sudden it turns into 67. Guess what happens? You might have not brought in anybody this month. Maybe you didn't bring anybody. You still just have your 3, but your whole group turned into 67. Now you're making a guaranteed $2,000 a month, guaranteed, just because your group is out referring and sharing this word of mouth with everybody. And guys, look at the numbers. Consistency over time. What if it takes a year to have 167 referrals in your business and people out referring, and you're making a guaranteed $4,500 a month? Guys, that's over 50 grand a year. There's people going to be doing that part-time. And we're talking, you'll go from 30 minutes a day to, you'll get excited. You'll be doing 2 or 3 hours a day, but it's still part-time. You are not putting in 40, 50 hours yet until you get down to 333 people. And now, guys, what if it takes 2 years? What if it takes 2 years or 3 years for 333 people to be referred into your group? $9,000 a month. Okay. That is a 6-figure income in the industry. And that's life-changing. Now you're doing this full time. You're in the Women of Wealth group. You're meeting women all over the world. You're connecting with them. You guys are empowering women all over the world, and your referral group just keeps getting bigger. Jason has people coming in from every country in the world, and his group just keeps getting bigger. So guys, look at these numbers. We're just going to go down over consistency over time. What if it takes 2-3 years to get 667 people in your group? Okay. That's 15 grand a month. That's per month. That is crazy. Guys, I want to bring Jason and Sasha up on this slide, because I'm not even going to the next slide yet, because the next slide is going to just blow people's minds away. They can't even comprehend the numbers. But Jason, I want to hear from, I usually let Sasha go first, but Jason, you've built teams of over 100,000 people. Okay. We just showed you a screen that on the bottom of that slide, it was 1,300 people, not 100,000 people. 1,333 people is a guaranteed $25,000 a month. Okay. Now, if you were building that old company and you had 100,000 people in your group with group volume, where would you be in this comp plan?
First of all, I'd rather not talk about it. I mean, there's no comparison. Really and truthfully, there's no comparison. I mean, when you're talking about these type of numbers, and it's because this company has put it together where this is a true residual income. You might have heard that before, but if you look at any other company that has so much front end money, here we have everything on the back end to have a guaranteed income, and that is untouchable. No, and this is another big thing. Like you saw show the group volume, but I want y'all to understand that when somebody puts somebody and there's 200, 300 people there, everybody on the entire team on that leg gets rewarded all that volume. It's hard to understand. It took me a long time to understand that. I was like, there's no way that could be. And then it just started happening. And I said all this volume. So I just want you to understand the power of it, because even though even though I had that many people, I didn't bring in that many people. I brought in 220 people personally in 5 years, and I had 100,000 people in 71 countries. But think about those kind of numbers. I knew maybe 1% of all those people. Think about that. So thank you, Mike.
That's group volume, Jason. But Sasha, I know you're excited because the Women of Wealth, you're going to grow teams way bigger than this just with the women.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Right. So here's the interesting thing. One thing I love to do when I talk to someone on the phone that's built any other business is I go, so how many people did you have on your team active? And then I go pull it up like I'm a doctor. Well, if you were here, every time our numbers are better every single time, which is fun. And I saw someone comment that they didn't get it. And I'll tell you, it's because it's so simple. All it comes down to is these numbers, the number of people on your team, you bring in a minimum of 3, those numbers on your team, you go across the chart, how much you get paid. That's it. It's that simple. There are no tricks to it, and it makes it so easy to do your goal setting as well. Someone new can set their goal, crush it, have residual income, and someone who's a big builder come in, same thing. It's equal playing field.
That's awesome. And guys, one more thing I want to touch on while you guys are up here is we're talking about going out and getting your 3 to get your business for free and your access to everything for free, right? You don't pay again. Now, if you actually do that in your first 30 days and you help 3 of your people do the same thing, right? You help 3 people go out and get their 3, and you do that within 30 days. We have many people on this line, on this thread right now watching tonight that have already got their 3 and helped their 3 get their 3 also within 30 days. And that triggers a go live bonus. So I want you, Sasha, to talk about that go live bonus a little bit.
This time you perfected it.
Oh, perfect.
You got it. No further.
I knew it last time. I was just too excited.
Yeah, you got it.
So, but that 250, that 250 is on top of the guaranteed 500, because once you help your 3 get their 3, that's a guaranteed $500 check. And if you do that in your first 30 days, you're adding 250 on top of that. Guys, that 250, me and Jason that's 250 one time. That's a one-time bonus. Jason, me and you were talking about that. That just about covers your investment to even get started with us.
No, it doesn't about cover. It does cover, and it pays you $199 a month. Plus, not only does it cover your ROI, Michael and Sasha, but it gives you profit on top of that in the first 30 days. I promise you, I own an investment firm. If you told me that, I would say you got to be crazy. There's no way. So to get your ROI back in 30 days, you can't contest that.
It's crazy. And here's what's going to happen. Sasha, you touched on this at the beginning of the show. We're going to help 1 million families make $500, right? We're going to help $1 million we're going to help 1 million people have 9 referrals in their group, right? We're going to do that. And in this comp plan, most people don't realize what that generates. But if you're just out helping enough people make $500, we talk about it all the time, mission over money. If your mission is to help enough people make $500, when 1 million people hit 500, that's going to create 1,000 millionaires in our company of people that are out there helping. Just in this comp plan, 1,000 millionaires once we hit our goal of 1 million families making just $500 a month. It just automatically, with the numbers, it's going to create over 1,000 millionaires in our company. And guys, this just started. Who wants to be one of them? Who wants to be one of the people, mission over money, that are going to go out and help people create $500 checks? And guess what? Your checks are coming when you do that. That is powerful, guys. I love that. So I got just a couple more slides, and then we're going to let everybody get off here real quick. So I'm going to drop you guys down. Great job. Now, we just showed, 1,300 people in your business over time is going to create a $25,000 a month check. And that's life-changing to people. But you just heard Jason, Miles, Randy Shrum. They've had teams well over 100,000 people in their groups. So we had to make another slide just to show the numbers of what happens when this happens. Because now, these guys are bringing in, 5,000 people, 10,000 people, 13,000 people in their group. That's 1/10. That's 1/10 of what Jason had in his group already in this industry, probably with a product that was nowhere near what we're showing people tonight. Okay. 1/10 of the people is paying $220,000 a month. Guys, and if your mission over money is to help people, and you're making anywhere, let's say you're making $45,000 a month, or you're making $90,000 a month in the comp plan, how many people can you go out and help now? Right? That's way more money than any of us need. But how many people can we go help when we become top earners in this industry, and you became a top earner in this industry and in this company by helping people make a $500 check. Guys, it's crazy. Me and Jason had a talk just today, and I was talking on the phone, and when one of the promises of one of his guys was, he wanted to take the kids and the family to Disney World. And guys, that was a lifelong promise that he gave somebody, one of his people. And just imagine when you're up there in the comp plan and you can actually come through, you can help people, and you can start making dreams come true, and it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt you to help other people. Guys, this is huge what we're talking about. So what I want to show people is the lower numbers. The lower numbers is what we all can hit. The first rank in our plan is getting 3 people and getting your services for free. The second rank is a $500 guaranteed income. The second rank in our comp plan is $500. Okay. So I'm going to show you right now. If you don't know what residual income is doing something one time and getting paid on it over and over and over and over. Guys, when people understand what residual income is, they can't afford not to have it. There's good slides up here that say when people realize what residual income means, they wouldn't work anywhere that didn't have residual connected to it. So guys, look at this screen. If we just help people hit the second rank in $500, it's like them having a bank account of $120,000 at 5% a year interest that's going to generate them a passive $500. So when we help 9 referrals come into our business and somebody's business, it's the equivalent to them having $120,000 in a bank account, making 5% a year and generating a $500 passive income every single month. And it just keeps growing from there. It's compounding from there. Guys, this is massive. The residual income is huge. Look at the $1,000. It's like them having $240,000 in a bank account, making 5% a year interest. They're not making 5% anywhere unless they're in a 401k. So let's say they have $240,000. They've been working their job for 25 years. They have $240,000 in a 401k. That at 5%, that might generate them $1,000 a month passively. Okay, that's what we're talking about. That's only 27 referrals in our group. So the group volume, when we tell you the group volume is going to change lives, the group volume is going to retire people. That's flat out. So look at our industry, guys. A lot of people don't know how powerful this industry is, but I threw this slide in there just to show you guys what these companies in our industry are paying. Guys, they are paying us for our word of mouth advertising, period. They are paying us to get the news out and spread the word. And look what they're doing. The network marketing profession, the whole industry, pays out approximately $200 million in commissions to regular people every single day of the year. If that doesn't get your blood pumping, and if that doesn't get you thinking that these companies aren't paying people for their referrals, you guys need to put on one of them, blood pressure things on your arm and pump that thing up, and let's see what happens, because $200 million a day they're paying for word of mouth advertising. Maybe it's time you looked a little closer at what we're doing. And I like to tell people the 2 biggest industries in the world that create the most millionaires are real estate, and number 2 is network marketing. And let me tell you something. My smart friends do both. Okay? So how are we going to get everybody started tonight? Who wants group volume? Who wants to get in here and get some referrals in their group and start changing lives and helping people collect a $500 check? Guys, it's simple. You go all in right now. You draw a line in the sand. Whoever got you on this webinar, you get back to them. You say, look, I'm going all in. I can refer this out to people. People need to see what we have. I'm going all in. I'm getting my 3. I'm getting my 3 in the first week. And then I'm going to help them get their 3 because I want that extra $250 go live bonus, right? They want this. Go all in, get your 3. Everybody's here to help you get your 3. Take massive action. And then there's a holding tank. Guys, inside of the holding tank, we get to build our business, and we get to actually leverage the leaders of the company who are bringing in people, and we can actually drop people underneath you, because in this comp plan, everybody, these 3 legs that we're building, they pay to infinity. Guys, listen to that. Most companies in this industry, they pay you 7 or 8 levels deep. So that means 8 levels deep. And after that, when you get to level 10 through 50, the company keeps that. That's breakage for the company. That they're not paying you anything less than 8 levels. And guess what? WG pays you to infinity all the way down. I want people writing infinity on there. No cap. There's no cap at all. There is no income cap. You can make as much as you want. And in the holding tank, we can drop people 100 levels deep and we get paid on all the volume. 1,000 levels deep, we get paid on all the volume, and everybody up in that leg gets to generate and gets to benefit from that group volume. So guys, that's it. Get back with the person that got you on here, go all in, get your 3, take action, start getting people on this webinar. That's the last slide. Now I'm going to bring Sasha and Jason back up, and we are going to end this thing. And I want to get some last thoughts from you guys. Sasha, you're first. Ladies first.
Sasha's always first. Come on now.
So never have I been so blessed to experience the combination of something like we have here, this Occupy Wealth family. I mean, if you can't see all the love in the comments and the teamwork, it's amazing. So we have this amazing group of people helping each other, loving each other, working on making money and helping others do the same. Like, we're embracing greatness. It's truly amazing. And then you look at this comp plan. You can't beat it. It's simple. It's transparent. I mean, I don't know why anybody's still watching this if they haven't already signed up. I really don't know. Jason, why? Why would they still be here?
I don't know. I signed up again, so I just want to let y'all know. No, but hey, I just want to tell you all, our team, Occupy Wealth, is a giving and helping people business. We're about giving and helping. Michael, you pointed out something very good. Somebody shared something very personal with me the other day, and I thought about it, and I said, I'm here to give and help everyone. And so I want to go to that person when we're blessed with what we're about to get, and I want to be able to do something for that person. And because this is what we're about. We're about helping others. That's what this is so powerful about Occupy Wealth. And I'm telling you, I can't be more thankful. Emily and I can't be more thankful. Occupy Wealth can't be more thankful. So guys, y'all did, guys, and of course, women, Sasha did phenomenal tonight. Thank y'all for having me. Sasha, Michael, it's all you.
Nice. Randy said it the other night. We're breaking the code of the industry. And I said, no, Randy, we're breaking the industry itself. We are breaking the industry. You know why? Because we have products that make everybody win. Guys, punch that in. Everybody wins just using our technologies. They win. They don't even have to build the business. They don't have to refer 3. They don't have to get involved in the comp plan at all, and they're going to win. Guys, when you have technologies and your products and your services help people win, and then you add a comp plan on top of it that pays to infinity with group volume, game over, industry broken, mic drop. Get back with the person that got with you and get your butt in this family, because we're looking for family members that want to go change lives. So guys, great job tonight. I love working with you guys, and we'll see you on the next webinar.
Awesome. I love you guys.